It's not couple video, please. It's not video for couple. I just want to please sit down separately. No, sit down there, but sit as an individual that you are. Hello everyone, my name is Virtuous, the opinion of V, and I am privileged to have my parents here with me. That's my daddy, obviously, and this is my mommy. Daddy, please introduce yourself.
I am Reverend Alfred Fanny-Fanika, by the grace of God.
I am Elizabeth Tomolola Fanny-Fanika.
All right. So my parents have been married for 37 years, and I wanted to just ask them about their finances, how they've been. My parents. Okay, maybe I will just ask them. So let me ask, Mommy, what kind of accounts do you and your husband operate?
Common purse.
Common purse. Please explain what common purse means.
Common purse is a joint account.
Oh, okay.
Joint account. We operate one account.
One account.
Me and my husband. Yes.
Oh, okay. Daddy, do you want to elaborate more on that?
Yes, that is true. When we got married, before our marriage, we have a different account. But when we got married, so we decided to have just one account, although we have in two banks.
Oh, okay. So is it like before you got married, you already had that decision that you're going to have joint accounts?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's not like when you started, we saw that in different account, then you now put joint account. Okay. So what would you say? Wait, let me ask now, Mom. Is there any regrets since you had joint account? Do you wish one day that by the time
At all.
why
It's a thing with joy.
Why so serious?
I'm happy about it.
Daddy, have you had any regrets whatsoever since you started having a joint account?
No, at all. I thought that been smooth and enjoyable.
Okay, so would you advise people to couples to have joint accounts?
Well, I will advise, but it's like the present situation of things is like something that is not possible. But to those who feel that they can still do it, I think, to me, it's the best thing to do between husband and wife.
Okay. So I'm aware that both of you have your personal account, but then you have a joint account. So is it like when maybe children's school fees, household? How do you do those things?
Well, the separate account is not that maybe there is problem with the joint account that we decided to have separate account. My wife have separate account based on her business. So there was a time he has to get a contract from the company, and they said that she has to open an account in a bank related to that company, that they only pay her money to that account. So she has to open that account. It's a business account. And in my own case also, the organization asked us to have a bank account so that they can pay money to account, personal account. So that's why we have those accounts.
Oh, okay. So maybe another question I would have for you is that have you ever had disagreements joint account? Maybe someone took money they're not supposed to take, or someone did they're not supposed to take, and all of those things. Have you ever had disagreements, Mommy?
By the grace of God, we have never had anything like that, because
That is smiling. You're like, we
we so have trust in ourselves that there will be no problem. And since you have been doing it, as a woman, I don't have any problem with it, and my husband has not complained that.
What if Daddy wanted to buy something, you not agree? One wanted to buy something, you not agree? Daddy, have there been times like that?
No, at all.
So anytime your wife wants to buy one clothes like this, you will say it's fine. Hey.
By the grace of God, if my husband even buy anything, I will say, okay, it's because he needs it. That's why he bought it.
So both of you are prudent, very prudent, strict people with their finances.
So say, by the grace of God, we don't have issue.
We thank God.
On money.
Okay.
And again, I want to say something.
Okay.
My husband is somebody that
You have to interpret that. Let me give you my question. Don't worry. Just talk. Because it looks like this your talk is about to be long. Oh yeah.
tó
Short something.
Oh, yeah.
tó lámójú kúrò.
It's not covetous.
It's not everything. You maybe now we have money and he gave it to me and I said that we want to spend this so money o, and he gave the money to me, and there is no situation that will come and call me pé oh yeah my wife, this money I gave you yesterday that you say it has finished, oh yeah come and be explaining how do you spend it, how do this that
Okay, does it
I don't
micromanage you?
at all.
He
The trust is there, and I myself I didn't misuse it.
Happy
By
to
the
hear
grace
that.
of God.
All right, so because I'm your child, right, I'm privileged to know certain things. I remember when we were building our first house, how that we had to improvise. I remember that there was no plenty money. We had to dig a well and use the sand from the well to fill the house, and we did the filling of the foundation of our house by ourselves. And that was because there were so many things. I remember there were instances in school, but in the midst of there was not so much, right? You were still able to manage yourself around and provide basic things. What would you say was the factor? Like you didn't have so much, but your children and those around you were still able to at least boast of basic things. I mean, I knew that there were not so many things, right? But I knew that there was never a time when I was in school, especially my secondary school, that I saw somebody doing something, I did not have something. At least I always had provision, I always had, money here and there. So Daddy, what would you say has helped you to, there was not so much, but then you were able to navigate through life?
Well, number one, I want to start according to the scripture. The Bible says that the little that the righteous man have is much more than the abundance of the riches of the wicked. So, based on that, God has been faithful in doing that for us. That's number one. And also, I've made up my mind with my wife by the grace of God that we don't want our children to see themselves as second-class children wherever they find themselves. So, with that determination, we have been trying by the grace of God, struggle that whenever our children need something in the school, we try all means. At times we have to borrow, take loan to make sure that they are comfortable. And God has been faithful in doing that for us. Yeah. It's a matter of determination that we don't want our children to look themselves that they come from a poor family. We don't have, but we make them live as if their mother is millionaire. And grace of God has been doing that for us.
Yeah, we thank God. So let's talk about like a bit about loans. For loans, you only took it when it was necessary.
Yeah.
And there was payback at other instances.
Yeah.
All right. Mommy, let me just like in 1 minute, regarding marriage and finance, what would you say? Maybe that mommy goes first and daddy goes second.
A lady should marry the person he loves, not because of anything, not because he has money, not because this man is fine, not because the property of the parents of the man, or not because of anything, because of love. So if you marry somebody you love, in any circumstances you will stay.
So you believe with him. If you like someone and you are led to marry the person, and you'll be building together.
Build together, and anybody you love, you will submit. If you see that what your husband say cannot spoil things, say, hey, you can go for it, right, because of love and because of your home.
All right, okay. All right, Daddy, final words.
Well, my
marriage, finance,
advice to a couple or those who are preparing to be a couple: one, you must marry somebody that you love, and don't look at the position or the wealth or anything that the man possesses today, but marry somebody that you know that have potential. So of tomorrow. Okay. And also, if you want to enjoy your marriage as a man and a woman, there are sometimes that there are some bitter piles that you have to swallow. So don't complain. things cannot be 100%, but if you want to enjoy your marriage, either as a man, as a woman, you must learn to endure some things. That's what makes marriage.
Okay, all right. So a little here, a little there, just get
Strike
that.
balance.
All right. So thank you very much for joining my show. On behalf of all of your children, I want to say thank you for giving to us, basically everything that we needed to have a comfortable life. I'm sure myself and my siblings are very grateful for how you have. We were always aware of. It's not much, but at least this, because me particularly, I remember when I had to go for excursion in my secondary school. I remember the first one was 2,000 naira. Mommy said I'm not going, that she does not have the money, and I did not go. But I remember the next one, I didn't even tell her, because I felt that the one of 2K, she told me that I'm not going. That one was not even 5,000. And mom just said, did not go for the first one, this one. And then I knew that she looked for the money for me and she went. I mean, through my school, my primary school, secondary school, and even my university. And same for all of my siblings. And I want to personally thank my parents. Most times when the month is monthing and I want to run and say, Daddy, please, I need 10K. When we come and borrow me one money just to, rough it till the end of the month. My parents have always been there for myself and my siblings. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming on my show. And we trust, 10 years from now, you'll still be strong together. 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, all of us in good health and more and more plenty money. Thank you guys. Please like this video, comment. Would you take their advice as a new couple? Would you want to do a joint account, or you want to do everybody did their own? I would love to read from you and I would love to hear from you. Please share this video with as many people as possible and follow me for more, guys. Thank you. Bye.